we went to our favorite spot in Bozeman, or like one of our favorite spots, and we've had many dates there. And so we were just like kind of walking around, and it's just us, and it's just like really like sweet, and we're just like reminiscing about dates we've been on and like moments we've had and stuff. And we get to like this one spot that is like sentimental to us, and I start like walking away, and he just like standing there, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Hello and welcome to the Christians Who Date podcast. I'm Andrea Alley, and I'm sitting here with two of my favorite people. One has a red sweater.
It's me, Kalli Christopherson from Bozeman, Montana.
Kicking off the holiday season for us.
Yeah,
we need it.
Even though in my heart it's still fall. I'm not ready for Christmas yet, but
I mean, Halloween just happened.
Christmas? Starbucks.
Oh yeah, they just changed up everything. They have gingerbread lattes now.
Yeah. And my other favorite person is over here.
Lauren Bornick.
She used to work at Starbucks.
I did, sadly, for 5 years.
Sadly. Dude, I didn't realize it was 5 years. That's
okay.
Too long.
You know what? I think it's only like 2 to 3, but it felt like 5.
Oh my gosh.
To be honest, probably 2 to 3.
Like I was there for 15 years.
Yeah. I think it just felt like that. Like it was just so you're like stuck in this whole
corporate America.
Sorry, Starbucks. Love you guys. Thank you for my cold brews.
Yeah, she's still a faithful customer.
I'm a faithful follower. So
oh yeah. I am drinking so much Starbucks. As long as they have pumpkin cream cold brews, that's just where I am.
Oh yeah, you do love those.
I love them so much. I love
Get her that cold brew.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. And we have a big podcast for you guys today.
Huge podcast.
Huge podcast. We have been busy. We'll just say. And we might call this podcast Tuesday Tea because Kalli's sister, one of our biggest fans, loyal fans.
And we're like her biggest fan. Like we're such fans of her. So
I've been her fan for a while. Celebrity couple, her and her husband. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so when we took our break last year, she was like, "When are you guys coming back? I need my Tuesday tea." And it stuck with me, and I'm like, this is the perfect podcast episode to call Tuesday Tea because we are giving you guys the tea, and there's a lot of it. So
a lot of tea.
Get your cups ready.
Pull up a chair. Yeah.
Take notes,
Get
people.
Get your cups ready. We're about to spill some tea. Yeah. So we're going to let Kalli kick it off because Kalli has been a little bit busy since the last time we've had her on the podcast. Kalli, do you want to tell us like what you've been up to? You're 32 now.
I'm 32. Guys, if you are watching via YouTube, you'll see the backwards numbers in my window of the balloons that say 32. Which Andrea,
I think we both got those balloons.
I know. You had posted, and I was like, I got this too. Look at that. So cute. Yes, I'm officially 32. Life is so different on this side, you guys. You didn't warn me, but man, it is wildly different. It's really different. Truly. It's wonderful.
I kind of forgot.
Nothing like 31.
So different. 32, and then pretty awesome. Like a week before, so my boyfriend and I, we lead like worship nights. Well, he officially like leads them, like plays piano, sings. I like
via instrument.
I come and I pray, and I am the worshiper. So just to be clear, in case people try to reach out and say, "Will you sing at this event?" I'll be like, I will not do that.
I will dance.
I know somebody who does. I will dance at this event. Anything else, but not that. But anyways, we throw these worship nights in Bozeman, and so that was like a big thing we were preparing for. And so we had done the worship night, and my boyfriend was like, hey, let's just like go for like a walk afterwards. We had gotten ice cream, as one does. And then we went to our favorite spot in Bozeman, or like one of our favorite spots, and we've had many dates there. And so we were just like kind of walking around, and it's just us, and it's just like really like sweet, and we're just like reminiscing about dates we've been on and like moments we've had and stuff. And we get to like this one spot that is like sentimental to us, and I start like walking away, and he just like standing there, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he just like kind of smiles, and he looks at me and just says like, Kalli, like, I love you so much, and I don't want to wait another day without doing this, and gets down on his knee and says, will you marry me? And I said,
oh my goodness. Wow, we're gonna have to make sure we put this on YouTube.
That's
She's
right.
flashing the ring.
So
Flashing that
I'm
ring.
engaged. What the heck?
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy, guys. Dating, it works.
It works, people. She is a testament to the validity of this podcast.
It's true.
Truly. And actually, a lot of people have asked me if you need to get kicked off now because you're no longer a Christian who dates.
But
you date the rest of your life.
That'd be hilarious. All right, we're gonna kick you out now. You're an outcast.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, no, I'm just gonna add Christians who date and get engaged on.
You're like, we're just gonna like
title
keep
slide
adding.
And keep adding it to the life events. We need forerunners in this podcast, okay?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Kalli, tell us like afterwards. Were you guys just like cool? Or like what did you do afterwards?
Yeah. No, so it was so funny. Like I was teasing him because it was like so dark out when he like proposed that when he got down, I couldn't even see him or the ring. I was just like, yes. And like,
man, I hope this is my boyfriend right now. Otherwise, I've really gotten myself into pickle.
Yeah. It's like, Marcus, is that you? Which official name drop.
Whoa.
Said the
We've
name.
been waiting for this. Wow.
Looking up the name right now on Google.
I don't have to edit it anymore.
I want to know who this is.
I have
Marcus
edited it out a
worshiper.
couple times.
Oh yeah, from Lauren. Never me. Oh,
Sorry.
so funny.
I think I said it once too.
Oh yeah, probably. It was so funny. Which he literally doesn't care, but I was always just like, whatever.
I know. He like comments on all of our like reels and stuff. So.
Super easy to find him, but
yeah,
it
doesn't take a lot of investigation, but it's all right.
You can figure it out. But anyways, yes. So he like proposes, and we have this sweet moment, and we just kind of like hug and like are just kind of taking in the moment for a good 15 minutes, like what the heck, and just like talking about everything. And so funny.
Yeah, tell us. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
No, go ahead.
So he had told me like, so I guess the ring had come in that day, and he had originally been like, oh, I might propose to her like the next, so it would have been the next day. But he's like, he was kind of feeling it out and everything, and he's like, and the ring was also like burning a hole in my pocket for hours. I was like, classic, because he gets excited about things, and he's like, let's just go for it. So it's very on brand. I think his dad said that's very on brand for you. Like, it was really funny. But super sweet. And so after kind of like our moment, he told me, he's like, all right, I need to go slam some Taco Bell. And so we drive to get Taco Bell, and we're both like, what the heck? And he's like eating. He's like, I'm so hungry and I'm so happy. And then we FaceTime Katie and Patrick, so my sister and her husband, and they're like, oh my gosh. And it was really sweet. And so it just felt great. And like, I didn't really see it coming. There was like a moment, like one or two moments, where the thought crossed my mind. I was like, I wonder if he tried to propose, because we like I knew it was coming up. We had talked about engagement, but I didn't know when. But it was really great because like when he proposed, like just felt like very peaceful and nice. And I also didn't want it to be like around a bunch of people. I just kind of wanted like a moment just with him and me. And it was just really, really sweet. And also like so like surprising and crazy. And yeah, after FaceTime them, I immediately texted Andrea and Lauren, and I was like, Andrea will be asleep, Lauren will be awake. Andrea's gonna wake up to like how many
All
texts
of
was
it.
it?
30.
I don't
It was
know.
like
30.
32.
Because we were going back and forth.
6:30 a.m.
Sorry, Dre.
I was like, should I wait? Because I knew I was like, Andrea will probably be asleep, but I was like, but I just, you're like, I want to tell people, so I was like, well, she will find out. If she goes to the bathroom at 4 a.m., she'll find out. But it was super fun. So crazy.
I think
Love
I was like, I gotta look up a recipe. Like for some reason, that's what was going through my head. I'm like, let me look this up, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, Kelly's engaged. This is crazy.
So
and then
crazy.
I was like, I want to hear this story. And Andrew is like, don't you dare hear it before me. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Don't worry. Together we will listen.
Yes.
I thought Lauren was trying to get Kalli to call her first, and I was like,
No. We've never done this before, so obviously we had to have a group discussion.
Yeah, we're like, how do we do this?
Every
so then
we do
big
this
moment
engagement
needs to be a group discussion. Yeah,
group discussion. Definitely. Cheers.
Then a FaceTime was had. We all talked about it. And it was pretty great. So
our favorite thing to ask Kalli is, what's it like to be on the other side?
Yeah,
like, what's it like?
Guys, I told you, just like being 32, it's wildly different. No,
so different.
It's essentially the same, but now you're like, okay, like now we plan a wedding. Wow, which ideas are in my head, but that's about it so far. But
hey, you got this.
I'm excited. Actually, I'm really excited. I think like weddings are so fun. I've always loved them. So planning my own, I'm like, it'll be fun.
What? Kalli's actually a professional wedding crasher. I don't know if you guys knew that. That hasn't come up yet, but she is.
By professional, you mean attempted once, succeeded another time. So at least
I thought you succeeded more than once.
Well, okay, there was another one.
Maybe it depends on what you count.
So,
but one time I was a bridesmaid, and I looked out into the audience, and Kalli was sitting in the audience, and I was like, "How did this happen? She wasn't invited to this wedding."
So that's true. I knew the bride and groom. I was not invited, but I was with Jess, our friend that's been on the podcast, and she had a +1 that was originally for her husband, but he was like out of town, so I took it. So I'm like, is that legal? I don't know. And then one time I did legitimately crash a wedding of someone I knew, but I was not invited. So I did that. And then there was another time where I straight up tried to crash a wedding that was happening near me. And me and my friend went, and like in the first like 2 minutes, we got kicked out. They were like, you guys gotta leave. But
I'm obsessed.
It was only because the bride and groom were right at the entrance when we walked in, and I was like, dang it. Because
were you dressed up?
Yeah, we wore dresses and everything. So I don't know. They were just on edge, I guess, because I'm like, I would actually like that. I think it would be such a funny story, but whatever.
If like random people came to your wedding.
Yeah. I mean, also
we'll arrange it.
Okay, great. But I'm
your
like,
wish is our command.
All we wanted to do was dance. We like headed for the dance floor and started dancing, and they like made us leave. And I'm like, okay.
Wait, wow, I have questions about that night, but we'll keep it to another time.
Another time, I will tell you.
Another time. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's so good. Well, Kalli, we're so happy for you, and it does make our podcast sound really valid. So thank you, Marcus.
Yes.
Yeah. Helping with this.
Christians who date and get engaged. Let's go.
Come on. We're here for it. Yes. Okay. So that's obviously my big news, but ladies, you both have had quite the updates yourselves. So Andrea, what's been happening over in Texas these days?
Yeah, what's going on, Dre?
Well, mine is not going to top engagement, but
she's already married.
I'm eloped.
eloped. Yeah, that'd be wild.
That would be the ultimate podcast. We're all like engaged or married right now.
Oh my gosh.
And then that's how I tell you guys is like right now.
Right now.
That
Lauren
would be
Not
amazing.
beforehand.
No,
Lauren
I would
would.
not.
You did
I'm
that.
so community oriented.
If anyone would.
Okay, you did that with the boyfriend thing. We didn't find out till that
That's true.
episode.
Like on the
It's because
podcast, she's like,
that
"He's
was
my
like
boyfriend."
that was such a like up and down all around. I was surprised myself. I was like, "Well, we're dating." Okay.
She's like, I didn't even know I had.
I didn't even know we were. I was like, we're here.
Oh man.
Okay, anyways, back to you, Andrea. What's going on in your life?
Well, guys, I'm 35 now, which is crazy.
That's
Your
right.
hair looks amazing as you did that.
looking fine.
Yeah, well, this is what 35 looks like.
Hotter than ever.
I'm 35. Yeah, just turned 35 a couple days ago. It's pretty fresh. And when I turned 34, I had a couple goals in my head. One big one was to get a boyfriend. And I went on a lot of dates. So many Hinge dates.
So many dates.
1 million Hinge dates, you could say. No, it wasn't 1 million. It wasn't 1 million. And all the while, God was really orchestrating things. And I got in the same pickleball league as someone that we actually all on this podcast know and love. Mm-hmm. And he's been friends with all of us for a long time. Used to hang out at Kalli and I's house a lot.
The best.
Yeah, in the good old days, you could say. So he and I got reconnected through pickleball.
As usual.
And we actually had dated before. So we both ended up in Austin, dated before. Wasn't great timing for us. We both had some things that we needed to work on. And it was just like, I think with all the transition and stuff, going on with me, like moving to a whole new city, I was pretty well established in Reading, like been there for 8 years. Like all my really good friends were there.
You were living with me.
I was living with Kalli. Yeah. My first marriage. So
best of all worlds.
Thank you.
And so anyway, all that to say, we dated, we broke up, and then we haven't really talked in the last couple years, but got reconnected at pickleball. And I say that that's like the rom-com part of our story. He is annoyed that it is a rom-com. He's like, this could have been so straightforward. But instead we had to make it this whole dramatic story. But I'm like, this is like a good Netflix thing, like two exes.
I was like, what are you saying?
Exes. Two exes and end up in the same pickleball league. What will happen? We're on the edge of our seats.
Enemies to lovers.
Anyway, so we start chatting again at pickleball, and we were both kind of like, I think I kind of miss this. Both of us, mainly me, had to think about it for a while because I have to think about everything. I think he thought about it for a little bit too. He definitely thinks through things. But let's see, maybe about a month ago. Yeah, close to a month ago. We had been texting again, because we were like,
who started the text?
Up. He started it. He like had texted me a couple times, and then I initiated the text that led up to a like, why don't we have a conversation in person? Ooh. Yeah. So we'd been texting, and he was like, I love to keep texting, but would you like to like meet up in person and get pizza? And I was like, yes, I would. I've been thinking about this. So
I love
Did you
pizza.
say that in the text?
no,
Yes, I would.
think
I've
I
been
just
thinking
said,
about
yeah,
this.
let's do it. Yeah, I've been thinking about it.
I've been waiting for you to do this.
And so we met up for pizza, honestly caught up, talked about Lauren and Kalli for a while, actually.
You're like, what's
Come
our
on.
common denominator? Lauren and Kalli.
Yeah. Talked about Lauren and Kalli for a while, and then we just caught up on life, and he was like, so, are you dating anyone?
Love the question.
Yep.
I gave him a little, synopsis about my million Hinge dates and the relationship that I was in like a year and a half. It ended a year and a half ago, because he obviously didn't know really any of this. And then
he knew you were in a serious relationship, though.
That's true. He knew I was in a relationship, but he hadn't heard anything from me. We obviously weren't talking.
The deets.
Right. And then I was like, what about you? Are you dating anyone? And he told me that he's also been on a lot of dating app dates, and then asked some girls out from church, and yeah, nothing really came of kind of those things. So eventually the conversation led to him asking if he could pursue me
Let's
and
go.
if I wanted to go on more dates with him. And I was like, yes, I would like to do that. So,
all right.
I know. So that was really fun. And then we went on some really fun dates. Like, it was really great to like just pick up kind of not where we left off, but I think we just have always like gotten along so well and been able to talk to each other like so easily. It was nice to fall back into that and be like, oh, this is still true, we still have a lot of like chemistry, you could call it. Anyway,
you could say.
You could say. And yeah, I think we're honestly like we're both in such a better spot than we were before. I think we've just been really enjoying it. It's been like fun to date, which is really great. Imagine that. I know.
I love it.
Yeah.
She's been a little ooey gooey lately, like a little brownie.
Me?
Like a little brownie.
Like a little brownie.
A little ooey gooey.
It's true.
Maybe.
It's cute.
So anyway, on my birthday, I was like, all right, it's time to make this goal happen. I wanted a boyfriend.
A number of hours left.
At the midnight hour, or whatever you want to call it. What do you call it? The last
pumpkin,
hour.
when it turns into a pumpkin.
Yeah. He was kind of asking, so he did such a good job. Took me on this really cute date to this place in Austin that it was like an old house, and now it's like a breakfast place. And he's like, how have you been feeling about our pacing? Because he knows now that one of my friends says like, you have to approach Andrea like a cat. You kind of have to let her come to you.
This is amazing.
It's kind of true. Anyways, he knows this now. And so he's like, how are you feeling about our pacing? And I was like, I feel good. But if you wanted me to be your girlfriend, I would.
Whoa.
Bold.
Look out. What a boss.
I know. And he was like, great. I was going to ask you that. So it's good to be on the same page.
It's always nice.
Yeah, it's always nice. And so, yeah, that date obviously went well. And we went to get coffee after the breakfast place. And we went to this like mountain. It's called Mount Bonnell. It's like a higher point in Austin where you can see like over the Colorado River and stuff. So it was just like really sweet, and it's been really sweet in a lot of ways. Like we just have so much history, and we've known each other through like so many different phases of life. And so being with somebody who like knew me as a 5th grade teacher and knew me as like
But you're gonna say
Callie's
fifth
roommate.
grader.
No. Wow,
Somebody
that'd
knew
be
me as
like
a
way
5th
back.
grader. Yeah.
But
He
like
knows your cat, the history of your cat.
Yes.
Was probably one of the first men lady ever met, and obviously knows these two. So I think having so much like shared moments and shared history, and we have a lot of trust that's already built, and I think that's why we were able to move quickly from let's go on a date to let's be official in a relationship here.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's just been really sweet. I honestly like have felt just the faithfulness of God and like been really thankful to him and just felt like, wow, I don't know. I'm just really thankful. I think because of all of the dating that I have gone through.
Amen,
has
sister.
made me so much more thankful now and just able to see like he's just such a great man. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
I love it. I have a
Mhm.
question for you because I think it'd be good for listeners. Like, do you regret having that break from him? Like you guys didn't like talk for all these years. Do you regret having the break? Like, oh man, all this time we could have had together. Like, have you guys talked about that? Or
A good
what do you think
question.
about that?
We've like joked about it a little bit, but I think if I'm totally honest, I remember like where we were at before. I just could not get out of my head. Like, I don't know if anyone's listened to like Katie and Patrick's story. I was a lot like Katie. Like, I just could not get through like my own anxiety, and it was it was hard on him and it was hard on me. It was hard on all of us. It was hard on our friends. No, I'm just kidding. Well, maybe it was, but it was just like it's like when you can't figure out how to rise above it, you don't have enough like understanding of your own wiring to be able to do that. Like I don't know that there actually was a way forward before. Like where we could have kept dating. I think it kind of had to happen this way. I don't know, maybe if I had gotten like a really incredible counselor who like had figured me out right away. But anyway, I honestly don't think I regret it because I am enjoying it so much now, and I'm so thankful for it now. And I think there were a lot of things about him before that I kind of took for granted because I just hadn't, dated enough to really know how big of a deal they were. But I think just the contrast of like my last relationship, like, we didn't have enough really shared or like overlap of like our worlds or values or beliefs or where we wanted to be. And just like some other stuff that we just like would bring up a lot of tension and conflict. I think knowing that it can be like that and then having this where it's like so easy, and he's really someone that like just has worked he's done a lot of work on himself, and it's really nice to be like, wow, I am like reaping the benefits of that. Like, I mean, I've also done some work on myself, but yeah. And honestly, like if anyone wants like some real practicals here, the book Attached was like a game changer for me. Like it explained literally our whole relationship. Like our attachment styles were just like triggering each other, and I had no idea, and I would keep fixating on stuff, and like I would fixate on the 20% that I couldn't figure out or wasn't working, or was honestly like my avoidant attachment style coming up, like being afraid and guarding myself and having like different protectors. Like I would fixate on that, and I really didn't let myself enjoy like the 80% that was really good. And so now that I've like been able to get past that and just kind of let the 20% go and be like, really enjoy the 80%, like I feel like it's even growing.
That's
like
so good.
It's like getting smaller, you know, the stuff that I don't know, like different like thoughts or fears or concerns or different ways that you like try to protect yourself. Like I'm like letting guards down and stuff. So yeah, it's been such a gift this time. Like I would, if there was a way to get through it and spend all that time together, like that'd be awesome. But I am really thankful for like the fruit of that season now, even though it was hard. Like I'm just like not taking him for granted, you know, like I'm really thankful for what I have in a way that I wasn't before. So yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing my question I threw at you.
Yeah, it was a good question. And
Was good.
honestly, I'm like, I hope people learn from this because it was a freaking battle / journey for me to get here. So
But it also feels like kind of like God's timing and plan of like using it, because even like how you guys reconnected definitely felt like, what the heck? That was like so random and rare that you would have connected through like a pickleball league. I think you said there was like 40 different leagues going on. And so like the odds of that and all these things, it's just like, okay, cool. This like allowed for this to happen as well. The timing.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, for sure. There's been multiple people who know both of us that would kind of like come in and be like, why aren't you guys dating? You know, or like if they knew we dated, they would be like, why? Like, I don't understand, you know, like why it didn't work out. Like you guys would be great. You know, like he's great. He like had, I like joke that I'm like, you had all these like wing men and women like planted for you. But I think it was just God being like, just, you know, knowing that I can be like a cat. And he's like, all right, we got to plant these seeds for Andrea,
like a
just
cat.
subtly, you know, and then she'll finally get to where she's supposed to go. So, yeah.
So fun.
Love it. Love it. These are great. These are good Tuesday teas.
This is some good tea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love it. Hopefully everyone's cup is getting filled. Mine's getting filled.
Yeah. Lauren, tell us your tea.
Lauren, tell us.
Here is the tea. I'm not eloped.
But it was always a possibility.
It's always a possibility, but I don't want to get eloped. Someone was like,
please don't.
Even I was hanging out with a friend earlier and she was like, oh, you want to have like a smaller wedding? And I was like, no, I want to have like a big wedding. I want to invite so many people. I'm like, it doesn't have to be expensive. I just want to fill a place.
Lauren would just want everyone to come. Like
I
she
literally
people you'd be like, come, have fun.
I know. I'm like, I want to fit 300 to 500 people. I don't know if I can feed all of them, but I do read a lot of scripture about multiplying food. So God
Lauren's
can do it.
Lauren's also one of those people that like a lot of people think that she's like their best friend because she's such a good friend and she makes you feel so loved. Like
I love
there's
people.
so many. I feel like there's so many people that would be like, you didn't invite me, like because
I'm like, you can come.
We're best friends. You're like, I have 500.
Honestly,
best
that is the benefit of not really being on social media much. So I'm like, just secretly hang out with everyone.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So okay, so my tea is dating Daniel. He's awesome. I love him so much.
Whoa. Lauren always with the name drops. She does not care.
I'm totally fine with it.
I did too. But
yeah,
I know, but you're engaged.
I know. I know.
We're in our 30s. You know what we want.
The guy I'm dating is named. Just kidding.
That's okay. Just look at her Instagram, see who likes it. No, I'm joking.
Exactly. See who
So,
comments.
see
I
who
don't know if he
comments
does.
and see how long they've known each other. No, I think that's
Yeah.
Facebook or
Oh my
something.
gosh.
Anyways. Okay. So we've had a funny story. I don't know if it's funny, but met running, and then we had like up and down. We dated in October officially, and then January I broke up with him. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm like,
She's
oh my
like, it's
gosh.
so hilarious.
I'm like, oh my gosh. It was actually awful. It was so sad. These ladies had to hear all my sadness.
Yeah.
And then March.
I was so against it, but I couldn't say anything.
Andrea and I both were very sad about the breakup, and I was
We were
like,
so sad about the
they might get
breakup.
back together. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. He was like
Yeah.
the best because he goes to my church. So I saw him like 3 times every week, anyways. And we'd run into each other, literally running and just be like, hey. And like,
Literally
so
run
sad.
So
into each other.
sad.
Literally, we'd like run into each
So
other in
sad.
town when we were broken up. I was like, I love this guy so much. Okay. So, anyways, we reconnected in March. I guess we become boyfriend and girlfriend. There was never like a definite time. We just are dating again. I know. It sounds weird. It's so against how I work. And Andrea and Kalli learned on the podcast that we were dating. So,
Live reactions.
yes, it's been so good. Dating him, just so peaceful, such a gift. He's my best friend. And then he has been switching from the film industry to like any new career. So the past couple months, like January to August, he was applying for jobs, like all types of jobs. And he'd always be like, will you still love me if I lose my eyes? Because he would like apply to be an iron like guy or like if I don't know, like he would basically just like he was like applying for those electrical ones where you like do the electricity and get in those little I don't know like lifts. And he's like, would you still love me if I was electrocuted? I'm like, don't mess with me. Like he played this game with me because he was applying for jobs like everything and anything because he's just like I'm gonna start over my career. So he got into this job process of becoming a police officer for a campus that's local here. They're hiring and like gonna send people to be police officers, and he basically just kept making it through every single hoop that like came his way of interviews. So it felt like we were just for 7 months going through an interview process of like background checks, physical tests, mental tests, everything. So I mean, none of us have like any background in the police force, military force, anything like that with our family. So we're just like, what the heck is happening? But we get to August and we've been praying. These girls have been with me the whole time praying because I'm like, oh my gosh, like we really want him to get this. And so he finally got it, which it was so fun to be like, oh yeah, parents who have never met my boyfriend, he passed the FBI. So his whole background is clear, which is kind of funny when you think about it. Like when you're dating someone and you're like, oh, the FBI has not found any dirt on you. This is great. Good job.
That's
passing
great. Yeah.
a full background test, psychological test, biological test. So he's doing well overall as a human that I'm aware of.
Incredible.
Incredible. But then it's been like a whole process of he got into one of the hardest police academies in Southern California. That's more like the military. And that was just, I had no mental ability. I'm just like, oh, you're physically fit. Of course you'll like be amazing at this. But I didn't understand that the tactics, at least of this type of police academy, was like to go after your weaknesses. So they went after him mentally, which was by sleep depriving him and like hazing him and going after him like mentally. So the first couple weeks were really rough. Like I hardly saw him, and when I did, it was like him sleep deprived and just like mentally gone, and because he was trying to just like survive this academy. And so it's been now week 7. It's getting a little bit easier. Like he got to go to small group for an hour last night, or like I'll see him probably for like dinner tomorrow night and maybe a little bit Saturday. But like our lives have been now changed where it's like, oh, this is 6 months of like we're going after a goal of him like getting in this academy and like doing well. And so our dating relationship has like flipped completely drastically different. Like where maybe we'd have like 1 or 2 minutes a night of talking, where, you know, when you date, you're like, oh, we get to like wine and dine in a sense. We get to go to coffee. We get to do this. We get hours together. And we did have some of that.
Yeah.
But now it's a season of just like our goal is for you to get to a career goal. And so we have to actually like sacrifice. Like I'm spending several hours on Sundays meal prepping for him so he has food for the week. And I'm, you know, you could be like mad about it, but you're just like, oh, I love him. And we're doing this together for like our future. Even though we're dating, it's like our plan is to be together in the future. So we're sacrificing now, which is interesting, but I'm also thankful. And I say I'd rather do it now than like engaged or married, because some of the guys in this police academy like hardly are seeing their families, are hardly able to do anything with their kids because your whole life is this thing. And it's only 6 months, but it did feel like a lot the past couple weeks because it was just like, are we going to grow apart, you know, if we're not doing this? But thankfully, like God's blessed us when we do connect. It's like such good connection. Like when we have quality time, it's like really good quality, even if it's like a couple hours. But it's also just learning like dating or engagement marriage is not always about yourself. And I think in our culture, it's very much like, what do I get out of this? Or am I having an easy time? Or am I having fun? And I think that was really testing for my heart of like, why am I dating this guy? It's like, oh, I like actually want to see him thrive and have like an amazing, get to a goal that he never thought he could achieve. And that's something he'll say to me. He's like, I would have never done this if we weren't dating, or I never would have, if you hadn't been by my side, I could have never gotten as far as I am now. And that I think is just like what dating is like. There is like a sacrifice piece of like when you love someone, you want them to see them thrive. And so, and he's doing it too. So like I can thrive in the future. It's just right now it's more us focusing on him doing that. And so, so yeah, it's been a really unique dating season. It will be till March. He'll be done in March, but I'm like so grateful for like any times I do get with him. But I just like joke and I'm like, oh yeah, my boyfriend's in the military, because that's how it feels. I'm like, what are you doing? I was like literally interviewing the other day. I was like, okay, so like, what have you learned so far? And he's like, I've learned how to paint batons and I've learned how to shine my boots and do push-ups. You know, that's what he feels. And we're like, where are you? What do you do? What type of life are you learning?
This is another world.
It's another world. Yeah. So, but it's cool. God's sent a lot of people who are police officers or married to police officers or people who are in the military or have that type of thing. Every week, God would send us somebody to like talk to us and be like, oh, that's really normal. Or like, this is how you cope, or this is how you like go through it, or this is what you'll learn. And I'm just like so grateful. Like we've never prayed more than we have like these past couple months. Like I feel like my prayer capacity has just increased, because you're just like, God, we need you to come through. Like we feel really weak, or we feel really lost, or we feel really lonely, or we're really tired or stressed. And so having to depend on God in a new level, I'm thankful for that. I don't like being uncomfortable. I don't like being challenged. I don't like being stressed. I'm like, I definitely have a couple more gray hairs somewhere around here, but it's just also knowing, I don't know, I'm like grateful that like, I'm grateful that God is getting us through. Maybe that's it. Just like I'm thankful that we're getting through like just like a hard season, and it's not bad between us. It's just like hard. It's hard because it's vulnerable and it's a lot of unknown territory. And I'm very invested in his life. Like I'm like, I want you to get to like a really cool goal, like a career that you think you could do well in, and who knows what will happen after that. So
Yeah.
So dating.
I'm so proud of you.
Yes. Absolutely.
So. You're doing so good. I have a question. Do you feel like there's any mindset shifts around dating, or what it like is supposed to look like, that have happened maybe in the last like decade that have allowed you to do what you're doing now?
That's great.
I think, I don't know. I think it's like when I just think I've been like, oh yeah, dating is not always about ease. Like, and it's not always about just, I think if you have like more of a vision, which I think that's what I've had finally with him. That was hard the first time around, was I didn't have vision. I'm like, oh, I have vision for us. So when you have
Yeah.
a vision, you're like, oh, I'm able to like sacrifice now for that. And there's enough trust built between us. So
Yeah.
like the time has built trust to be like, oh, I trust that like God has us. And I think I've also just seen God affirm so much in our relationship and through our community and through
Yeah.
our families, and that I'm just like, oh yeah, okay, like I can do this. I feel bought in. So I don't know if there's been as many mindset shifts of just of like, it's okay if it's not easy. That doesn't mean it's bad. And in a sense,
Yeah.
it is easy between us. Like our emotional
Right.
safety is so safe that that's what makes it easy. Even if like around us, there's like a lot of shifting variables. I'm like, oh, we're good because we're like a team. So I actually feel, and I know that we both are seeking after Christ and Christ is our center. So I feel that's where I feel so anchored. It's like,
Yeah.
because we're so anchored in Christ that I'm like, oh, okay, like we got this because crazier times are probably going to come in our world anyways. So this is preparing us maybe. So
Totally.
Yeah.
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 I
Yeah.
just wanted to say
No,
something real
go ahead.
quick. Yes. No, Lauren, I just love like because you've shared with us privately just like how this has been and going through it, and I just like I love like the real like honest emotions that you have about it, and like you have that, but at the same time you're so like, okay, Lord, what are you doing? Like, how can I support Daniel? How can I like get the fullness out of this season? And I think that's so amazing
Yeah.
because you could so easily be like, this sucks. Like, we're dating long distance basically, and you could just like slip into all these things. But it's so powerful. I think the stance that you've taken and the outlook that you have, and that obviously doesn't make it easier, but I think it's just like a testament to who you are and like how you allow the Lord to use like whatever circumstances are in your life for his good. So
Yeah. That's
it's
so good.
amazing.
Yeah. I think something that's so good, Cal. And I think the Lord told me like, always enjoy like every single moment I give you because there's not tomorrow guaranteed. And so I was like, oh, I don't want to wish to just like get to March or like, you know, because I think there's always gonna be milestones in our life, like when I get engaged, when I get married, when I got babies. But I'm like, oh, I don't want to miss what's happening now just because it's uncomfortable. I don't want to wish it away. Like I don't want to wish
Yeah.
away the next 6 months just because they are really uncomfortable. And
Mhm.
so I just think knowing like, oh, every moment is like such a treasure. And so even like if I get like, we got a little bit more quality time this past weekend than we have in 6 weeks. And I was like, candy. I don't know. It was like not Halloween. It was like almost like
Yeah.
a Christmas gift. Like you're just like,
Aw.
and you know, because it's almost like taking something that you have as a daily ritual and you don't get it for a long time. And so you're like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. And so learning to be like grateful for like every moment we get with someone that we really care about is like I don't ever want to take life for granted. I don't want to take the good things for granted, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really good. Yeah.
So good.
Whenever you're in a season like that, yeah, you can just try to wish like the mundane, even like the mundane parts of life away. You know, it's like, oh, I just want to get through this to the weekend, or I just want to get through this till my next vacation, or the next time we get to spend a lot of time together. And it's, yeah, being present, and realizing like actually every single day that's the only time we ever get to live that day. You know, that's a
Totally.
huge deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing, guys.
That's the tea.
Yeah.
That is the tea.
Lauren,
Wow.
did you mention what your dad asked?
Oh,
I
no,
can't
we
remember.
didn't.
Okay, you
No,
should
We
I'll
haven't
say
share
it.
talked about
now.
it yet. Please share it.
Also, first of all, I love my dad. He is like the most precious man on earth, besides your guys' dads, of course. We love all of our dads.
We love
Um,
Thank you.
But
Yeah.
when we first started this podcast, he was like, wait, so none of you are dating, but you have a dating podcast? And he was a little judgy. And I was like, we've all dated plenty. We have plenty to talk on. We
Yeah.
will be dating and we have dated.
Yeah.
And now we can tell him, you know, we're all dating. We didn't have one engagement, you know, like we are valid. We're
It's
valid as a
valid.
podcast. So there
That's
you go.
right. Yeah.
Certified.
3 men.
Yes. Have like a little blue check mark, like the valid.
Verified. Yeah.
Verified. We're verified. So, anyways,
3
there you
men
go.
have decided to date us, even though we have this podcast.
Come on, it's true.
Hey, all about it. We're here to
Bless
help the
them.
people. So,
Oh,
so
man.
good. There you go.
Well, there's your Tuesday tea, guys.
And
there's all of it.
also, okay, just side note, it's like the first time ever that all of us are dating someone at the same time.
That's
Same
true.
time after
Yeah.
like 10 years of friendship.
Yeah.
This
So,
is history. You guys
This
are witnessing
is history.
A
being
miracle
made.
happening right now. Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Christmas miracle.
It's
Yeah.
so true.
All 3 of us have been single together many, many times.
Yeah.
But all dating never happened.
Never.
It's never happened until
happened.
now.
I love it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
Yeah.
that. That's so good. I like it.
Yeah. What?
So-
Kelly sent us a voice note about that.
No, she sent us another voice note, but
Lauren, did you not listen to my first voice note?
no, I listened to the one, but it was like more than dating. Anyways, in my brain. Okay. Anyways.
I also said we all send each other a million voice notes. So if you
It's true. There's so many.
forgot or missed one,
There's so many.
we'll allow it this one time.
We won't hold it against you.
I just like when we'll like say like some type of like really important thing the last minute to see if we've
It's
listened.
true.
It's like we trick each other.
It's like an Easter egg.
Yeah,
We're
you're like,
like-
did you hear that last minute?
Talking about the salad we ate for lunch, and then we're like, I had a really good date on Friday.
I gotta go. Bye. You're like,
Yeah.
Tell me
Exactly. Yeah.
more. So,
oh,
Oh my gosh.
okay.
Wow. Well, it's been a pleasure.
There we
As
go.
always. Won't
Everyone
the Lord
out there,
do it?
won't he do it? Yeah. Yeah, we have seen the goodness of God in the land of the living.
Oh my gosh. Out of control.
Yes, we have.
Out of control.
We love you all. Thanks for listening. Thanks for journeying with us. Literally, if you've been here since the beginning, like we were all single. I was freshly broken up. Lauren was in a bit of a situationship.
Always
I
in
was also in a
situationships.
situation.
Oh, Callie was
Oh, yeah.
too. Yeah.
We were in both in
Something
situationships.
totally different. Yep.
I was just like living it up. I was like, yes, I get to tackle this podcast with all this like energy I was putting into my relationship. So anyway, look at us now. Look at us now. Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So good.
Well, we love you all. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you next time.
Bye.
Bye.